come down here to Mona Beach, which is looking very pretty this afternoon. The story is I've been in almost perpetual lockdown in Victoria with a few little escapes in there that you've seen the vlogs that I've already put up, and since then I've actually moved across state to South Australia from Victoria. I haven't been out at all probably for around a month. I've decided to pop out this afternoon and get a photography fix. So this is the first real shoot I've had in a long while. So hopefully this will all work out. It looks quite pretty. It's been raining, and as usual, there goes Rafi with a whole heap of footprints exactly where I wanted to shoot. So what can I do? I've just got to accept it. So I'm going to take a couple of shots here and then see how we go. Feeling a touch rusty. So I'm just, whoop, and there's the water. Got my filter set on straight away. Just a holder, so I've got that in place. And make sure that we're level. That is very bright. So I'm just going to pop on the 1.2. So 30 of a second is too much. I'm just going to pop it back down to manual and then manually take that down to around about, I think, 15th of a second looks about right. 15th of a second. Yeah, that looks okay, except for still losing a bit of light in the sky. That's about to go into that cloud. 1 minute with the 10 stop. So that's what I'm going to do now. I want that cloud moving nicely. Remembering to up my shutter speed now to 1 minute. Might need to go a touch more than that, but I will test it for a minute for now and just see how we go. This is my first shoot. I couldn't wait to get out, hence I'm out in the afternoon and not the morning where I normally am. A little bit fish out of water because I'm used to the morning rush rather than an afternoon sort of slowly get into the feel of what you want to shoot. So we'll just have to wait and see how I do today. I've got a lovely subject matter here. So again, first time I've been here, first shoot, so we'll see how we go. That's cooked. Yep, it can go a little longer. I'm happy with the darks. It could be brightened, so I'm just going to push it straight up to a 2-minute exposure. Actually, it looks like I can put a 2-minute exposure and possibly bring it down to, let me just make sure we haven't knocked the focus. I say I've got focus peaking on, which is a godsend. So that looks about right. I'm now going to take that 2-minute exposure f16. I think the majority of these are probably going to go into black and white because there's no real colour, it's blue. The sky is blue, so I think that's probably the way we're going to go, is with mono. I think I can probably push this a touch further or open up the aperture a touch wider. I'll probably do 2 minutes. I'm going to go for a 4-minute exposure. I'm crazy, I know. I'm going to go for a 4-minute exposure. That's looking at the histogram, that's going to push it. So I'm going to bring it to f20 and give it 4 minutes. And let's see what we get. Hey, pixels are free. Beautiful fresh sea air. Me and Rafi having fun. I'm just going to throw his ball for him before he loses it on the next wave. I've lost count of the number of balls we've lost. So let's see how we go. 3 minutes to... You seen it, didn't you? You saw it. You saw it. What do I say? Oh, crazy. Guess what I didn't do? How many of you were screaming at me saying, come on. Come on. Let's start that again. And I think we're going to lose this one because the sun's about to peep out behind those clouds, and when it does, the 4-minute exposure is going to be overexposed. So we'll just see. If you enjoy these sort of seascapes, I know I never get bored of long exposure. I do some shorter ones, but primarily I just love to throw on those filters, put it into bulb mode, see how long I think the scene warrants to get the best out of the scene, and then just see the magic develop. I'm always in awe of the images that you get through long exposure, because you can, I think you can sort of imagine it, but your imagination and then what you get, sometimes there's a disconnect, sometimes, and you're so pleased when you're absolutely spot on. So I suppose it's different from ordinary, I don't like to use that phrase, landscape photography, in the fact that you see a beautiful vista, the light's pretty, it's playing across the hills or across the beach, and you take that picture. Raf, come on, this way, come on, this way, come on, get out the picture. Good boy. So you take the vista, and it's an approximation of what you feel, what you see, whereas long exposure photography or ultra long exposure photography isn't like that at all. I suppose it might be a little bit like ICM, because what you create is nothing, or is not a reflection, a direct reflection of what you can see. So maybe I'm waxing lyrical and I'm talking absolute rubbish, but that's how I see it, and that's the draw card for me, is that magic on the back of the screen, which will happen in about 1 minute 30. And as I said, I think we might just make this. The sun's threatening to come out. We've got one. I think it's going to come out. Fingers crossed. If it does, it'll blow the highlights, no doubt. But we'll have to see. It won't. I don't think I'll be able to recover it. But it might make. I might be able to make a high key image out of it. We'll just wait and see. But if not, I'm sure there's one cloud, there'll be another straight behind it. Beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Just to be at the beach, breathing in the sea airs. You know, it's a gift, one that you've got to be grateful for. So let me have a little look at this.